Lots of people are in different stages of grief with the loss of the beloved, influential software that changed how we listen to music. Apple announcing yesterday it was killing iTunes, instead replacing it with a series of apps. So I want to bring in Sirius XM's Mike Muse
What's
to
going
break
on?
it down. So glad you're here.
How are you, Kim?
I'm good. So I'm at the acceptance stage of grief.
Okay,
Where are you?
I'm accepting.
You're accepting?
I went through this is awful, this is sad, this is the worst thing that ever happened to Apple. Where is Steve Jobs? Can we please bring him back from heaven, right? And now I'm kind of celebrating. Now I have a better understanding of it.
Yes.
iTunes was this disruptor, right? It was really this beautiful hybrid from the physical CD sales to this little digital space. It made you feel okay for downloading music that we know we shouldn't have been downloading and actually organize it into files. And who could ever forget uploading all your CDs or organizing all the files that you downloaded, right? And making your own CD. I mean, I just thought I was the coolest kid on the block when that was happening.
Yes.
But it's really changed the business model of music. It changed the way that we purchase music. It stopped us from downloading music illegally.
Yes.
It allowed for profits to be returned back to the music business in an interesting kind of way. And it was able to organize all our files. Gone are the days, remember, Kimberly, when we had those really cool bookcases that you can travel cases and bags that you used to carry on the plane or going to the beach with you.
Absolutely.
It got rid of all that.
Yeah.
But it also, too, changed the way music was created and the way albums and CD sales were done.
Totally, because now you're just buying a song.
Now you're just buying a song.
Not the album.
But then producers and A&R reps and artists only started making songs for the singles, right? So long gone were those beautiful albums of 12 songs and all 12 songs were good. You would literally get 12 songs or 10 songs, only one would be good or two would be good.
Do you remember these pictures? Look at these old pictures of iTunes.
Yo, I
Nostalgic.
do. Nostalgic. It's just even the screensaver, the screenshots of it. And I used to love seeing all the artists being categorized the way that they did it right there. Look how old that was. Remember, you can push burn, right? There's a thing where it said burn, and you could literally burn the CD, man.
Absolutely.
iTunes was revolutionary in the way that it did it. The technology was very clean, right? Apple's always been known for being very clean, simplistic, intuitive. And they really set the benchmark for other products and consumer goods to kind of follow that model. Clean, simple, intuitive.
Yes, and I love how you did a proper paying of respects to this software because it really was revolutionary. So I want you to talk about the replacements because obviously Apple always has something new.
They do.
So what's up?
So replacements guys can go with the 3 apps now. So they basically separated iTunes and broke it out into 3 areas. The podcast app is going to be separate now. Apple Music is going to be a separate app. And then Apple TV will be a separate app. And this is actually good because the reason iTunes actually needed to go, and once I kind of realized what they were doing, I began to celebrate it. iTunes was trying to become all things for all people, right? It was no different than McDonald's becoming all things for all the consumers. How they had veggie burgers, they had shakes, and they had juices.
McDonald's had veggie burgers?
Yeah, then they had fried chicken wings and what are you doing, McDonald's, right? But try to be all things for everyone, and then they had to reduce their menu. That's the same thing iTunes needed to do, was separate everything out, which is good because it actually slowed down the processor, right? And so it took so long. Everyone hates that buffering, right?
Yes.
And I used to get buffering all the time. I used to go to iTunes because it was so much there. So now it's going to be separated out. Now it's actually going to run more efficiently.
And I guess that's the reason they're doing this now, but what was their reason that they said that they're rolling this out right now? Isn't this already happening on the iPhones?
It's happening so much on the iPhones, but also to the desktop, right? So it's also making sure that everything now is a seamless experience going forward, but it's actually just making things more easier, more destinations to choose, and really getting back to where we are with streaming, right? Where before it used to be downloading and purchasing single songs, now we all just purchase monthly subscriptions, right? And so now they're trying to be competitive with the Spotify and the likes of that.